to open the Contract Administration Board. It is now 4:05. This is the January 13th, 2020 meeting. Present from the board, I'm Daniel Lynch, the Deputy County Executive, and Chairman Andrew Joyce. Absent is the Chairman of this Administration Board, Bruce Hidley. I would ask that the Commissioner of Management and Budget, Charles Dallin, call the agenda items. Prior to doing that, I'll make a motion to approve the previous minutes from the December 16, 2019 meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting's approved. Mr. Stanley, if you could call
Will do.
the agenda.
All right, the first contract we have today, contract 277, it's from the Sheriff's Department. The vendor is Shepherd Communication and Security, and the amount of $77,935. The estimated term is 1 year with a scope of services and looking to purchase a MPS 3400 trailer camera system using grant funds. Fiscal impact is 100% county. I'll open the for any
100%,
comments.
100% grant.
100% grant? Okay. Gentlemen, if we recognize it's 100% federal or state?
Yes, state.
State.
It
So 100, it will be 100%
It's a pass-through.
It's a pass.
state fund.
All right, contract number 5277, we're going to adjourn on defer on this matter based upon Mr. Joyce being unable to request an abstention. Seeing that I'm the only voting member left present, we will not have a quorum. There will be contact with the chairman of the Contract Administration Board to reschedule an emergency meeting and take up this item at that date.
Oh,
My apologies. Trying to remain
there's
ethical.
one in every room.
We'll get it done, though.
Okay, thanks, Greg.
All right, the next contract up is contract 5279. The department is the Hall of Records. The vendor is New York State Industry for the Disabled. The estimated amount, $21,498, with an estimated term of 18 months from March 1st through March 1st, 2020 through September 1st, 2021. And the scope of services to digitize and index the Town of Colony records, contracts, vital records, payroll records, and roster cards from different formats, paper and microfilm, for a local government records management improvement fund shared service grant with Albany County. This is 100% state funded. I'll open the floor for comments and questions.
Thank you. This is part of the Local Government Records Management Improvement Fund grant that we apply for almost every year, the county clerk's office. This year we decided to do a shared service with the Town of Colony, and this is the portion wherein their records will be digitized and indexed and made available through the county's Laserfiche Rio electronic content management system.
Any other questions or comments? Would the board like to make a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Unanimous. The next contract is contract number 5280 for the Hall of Records as the department. The vendor is the New York State Industry for the Disabled. Estimated amount, $29,574. Estimated term, March 1st, 2020 through September 1st, 2021, 18 months. And the scope of service to digitize and index the various sized appropriations map, envelope maps of the Albany County Clerk's Office and Hall of Records, as well as any accompanying documents. The fiscal impact is 100% state funded. I open the floor for comments and questions.
Thank you. It's just as with the previous one, this is for Local Government Records Management Improvement Fund. This portion are the appropriation maps that are located at the county clerk's office at the Hall of Records. We regularly get requests from that office to digitize these and make them available for customers. So when we had the opportunity to do the record series wholesale, we jumped at it, and that's what this is here.
Does the board have any comments or questions? If none, I can take a motion.
Motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Unanimous. The next contract is contract number 5281. The Department Hall of Records. The vendor, New York State Industry for the Disabled, NYSID, estimated amount, $43,370. The estimated term is February 1st, 2020 through September 1st, 2021, a term of 19 months. Scope of service to digitize and index Albany County and City of Albany pistol permits residing at the Albany County Clerk's Office and Hall of Records. The fiscal impact is 100% state. I open the floor for comments and questions.
Okay, thank you. As with the previous, pistol permits are a record series that are very labor intensive to actually produce all the paper in one place at one time. So the idea here was to get them digitized, have them centrally located, and cut down on the labor time and cost that's invested in this. So the idea is to digitize them back to the 1960s. The clerk holds both the counties as well as the city of Albany's. So that's the goal here, is to save some labor.
Thank you. Does the board have any questions or comments? If not, I can take a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous. Next up, a contract number 5282, the Department of the Hall of Records, estimated amount $24,483. The vendor is General Code LLC, estimated term is March 1st, 2020 through October 1st, 2021, 18 months. The scope of service to process and upload images from the NICE vendor Image Data Inc. to Albany County's Laserfiche repository, as well as design, folder structure, and manage metadata associated with each record series. See specific attached proposal for the proposal. The fiscal impact is 100% state, and I open the floor for questions and comments.
Thank you. So if the first three that we just went through are about imaging and indexing, this is about taking those images and actually attaching them to the repository and making them available. General Code is the vendor that we've been working with since the beginning, who helped design the entire Laserfiche system for us. So this is what's going to make them accessible. Thank you.
Any questions or comments by the board? If not, I can take a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous. Next up is contract 5291, the Department of the Hall of Records. The vendor is Eclipse Network Solution LLC, estimated amount $23,560. Estimated term February 1st, 2020 through April 30th, 2020, 3 months. Scope of service is to improve security infrastructure of the Hall of Records through the installation of interior and exterior surveillance cameras. Fiscal impact being a 100% county. I open the floor for questions and comments.
Thank you. So one of the things that we wanted to do with the Hall of Records was, after the expansion, ensure that every side of the facility had camera coverage, and that's mostly what this is about. Also to upgrade some of the interior cameras, just as a hedge against theft. The entire infrastructure runs throughout both the expansion as well as through the pre-existing facility. And just to be clear, where it says budget line item bond pending, it's actually HHY2. That wasn't an option in the drop-downs in the CMS. I've discussed it with management and budget. So it's coming out of the construction bond that put the facility together in the first place.
Just for clarification on the board, that project already exists. It's the continuation of that. It's lack of software, as Supervisor was saying. Is there any questions or comments by the board? If not, I would take a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous. Next contract is 5272 out of the Department 8020 Economic Development. Vendor Hudson Valley Agribusiness Development Corporation. Estimated amount $25,000. Estimated term January 1st, 2020 through December 31st, 2020. The scope of services is Hudson Valley Agribusiness Development Corporation will provide programs to county farmers that are designed to support growth and development of agriculture and related industries by providing agribusiness technical assistance, project planning and development services, and agricultural development support. This partnership was recommended in the adopted County Agricultural and Farmland Protection Plan and is budgeted for the 2020 budget. The fiscal impact is 100% county. I open the floor for questions and comments.
What he said. It's an agreement to join Hudson Valley Agribusiness Development Corporation as a funding partner, and that allows farmers to access a suite of business development, farmland protection support services. It was a recommendation of the county farmland protection plan that was adopted in 2019, and it's funded in the economic development, conservation, and planning budget each year.
Does the board have any questions or comments? Now, we'll look for a motion.
Motion?
Second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Unanimous. Next up is contract 5270. Contract action on this one would be an amendment. So the vendor is Town of Colony Senior Resources. The estimated amount is $29,500. The estimated term is January 1st, 2019 through December 31st, 2019. Scope of service, the contractor provides service to Albany County caregivers of older adults aged 60 plus, consisting of caregiver counseling and case management. The contractor has requested an additional $29,500 in caregiver services provided due to a change in NYSOFA billing requirements. This will increase the contract amount number 4309 to a total of $37,500, which is the original $8,000 in the additional services. The fiscal impact is 25% county with 75% federal funding. I open the floor for comments and questions.
Well, like what's been stated is the Town of Colony is one of our 3 caregiver providers. They roughly handle about 375 of our caregivers as well as the client. And through these programs of case assistance and counseling and caregiver counseling, they came across when we were monitoring them a billing issue where it went to their, it didn't go to their favor. So what we required them to do is rebill us, which basically they were in need of $29,500 more in services. So we have that in our budget to give them in the 3E caregiver budget. And what we've done in response to this is we've RFP'd the 3E caregiver services for 2020, and we brought them up to a contracted rate that will handle this in the future.
Does the board have any questions or comments? If not, I would take a motion.
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous.
Thank you.
Next contract is contract number 5276. The contract type is renewal, department 6140 safety net, and also 6142 emergency aid for adults. The vendor, the Interfaith Partnership for the Homeless, the estimated amount $73,000, estimated term 4/1/2020, that would be April 1st, 2020 through March 31st, 2021. Scope of services, Interfaith Partnership for the Homeless will operate the Sister Means Jewel Medical Respite for the Homeless, which will house and serve adult men and women who are homeless and being discharged from an inpatient hospital setting with ongoing medical needs. The fiscal impact is 60% county with 40% states. I open the floor for any comments and questions.
Thank you. Yes. This is a one-of-a-kind facility for us here in Albany County. A lot of times people are discharged and they have issues that need medical attention. So this place provides a safe place for homeless individuals to recover from illness, surgery, injury, and receive supportive services which will enhance their recovery.
Where is it?
I don't know the exact address. It's downtown.
Okay. Albany somewhere?
Yes, it's in Albany, downtown Albany.
Board have any other questions or comments? If not, I would take a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous. All right, next contract up is contract number 5260. The department is Building Services. The vendor is Evan Corporation, doing business as Evan Fall Protection. The estimated amount is $99,986. The estimated term is January 1, 2020 through June 30th in 2020. The scope of service, vendors shall design, fabricate, and install a new engineered, fall protection system for the TU Times Union Center to enhance the existing system. Also will be performing the required engineering preparation New York State signed and sealed design drawings, and supplying and installing the required fall protection components. This will be under a bond, which is 100% county funded. I open the floor for comments and questions.
Yes, this was put in the 2019 capital plan. The fall protection for the rigging at the TU Center is aged out. There was 2 bidders. Evans Fall was the lowest responsive bidder. Out of the 2 bidders, their lump sum base was $95,225 with a 5% contingency of $4,761.
Does the board have any questions or comments they would like to ask? If not, I'll take a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous. Next contract up is contract number 5290. Department is Building Services. The vendor is SMRT Architects and Engineers, PC. Estimated amount, $97,000. Estimated term, January 1st, 2020 through December 2020. Scope of services, proceed with the schematic design for the facility services for the CDJ-SDF renovations and additions into compliance with the Raise the Age requirements. This contract is pursuant to contract number 4069 for 2018. There will be a shared cost between the counties of Albany, Rensselaer, Schenectady, and Saratoga, paid out of bond HHW0. The fiscal impact is 100% county, and I open the floor for comments and questions. If somebody would please describe that acronym.
This is the county youth CDYC center, the youth detention center on the other side of the jail. With the Raise the Age, there were certain requirements that had to be done with the building. We went with on the original contract, it was $48,000 for facility condition assessment and the development facility modification expansion alternatives. We've decided that we have to go to the schematic design portion of this now, which will include the additions and also any alterations we need to do in this project for schematic design, and then we'll have to judge from there which way we want to go, what our need is going to be at the building at that point.
All right. Does the board have any questions or comments?
Just to make a point, on the agreement that exists between the participating counties, I believe that Albany is 60%.
60%. I tried to get the exact percentages from the other counties, but it probably works out probably about 15% for each of the other counties. So we're on hook for about 60%. But this whole project is supposed to be state funded.
Reimbursed.
So reimbursed through the state over I think a 20-year reimbursement policy.
Board have any other questions or comments? If not, I will take a motion. Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Unanimous. All right. Next contract up is contract number 5285. The Department is Building Services. The vendor is GP Flooring Solutions. The estimated amount is $99,000. The estimated term is March 1st, 2020 through February 28th, 2021. The scope of services are labor associated with future carpet installation services at various county facilities. Fiscal impact is 100% county, and I open the floor for questions and comments.
Yes, we issued an RFP out for a labor contract for carpeting. GP Land was the only responsive bidder that came back with the pricing. What we do with this is that there's small jobs in the county that we have to do at the courthouse, here at any of the county facilities. For the smaller ones, it's just really for labor only. When we do the larger carpets, we put them out for bid.
Thank you. Does the board have any questions or comments?
So they came back with the 99,000?
No, the 99,000 is that because we don't know how much we're going to use. We could go through 20,000 a year, we could go through 70,000 a year. We don't know exactly, so we put that figure on there. Hopefully it'll get us through the year. We keep track of what we're using in that contract. Most of the time, we don't exceed that 99,000 in that year. Usually it's maybe 50, 60,000, but with the courthouse has been doing a lot of work over there, changing their carpets out, and under the labor agreement, you know, it's just easier to do it this way.
Okay.
Board have any other questions? If not, I can take a motion.
Motion?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Unanimous. And I could turn you over to the board again here, as I do not have any more on the agenda.
Thank you, Commissioner. And it being 4:25, the Contract Administration Board for today will be closed. Can I take a motion?
Motion.
Second. All in favor? Meeting closed. Thank you.